Welcome back to Beast Wars. Last time, Black Arachnia got an upgrade as we move towards the end of the series. Megatron has got plans of his own on that score. As Silverbolt marches back and forth outside their base on guard duty, the Predacons are up to something nearby.
You will be sub-commander for this mission.
Oh, your day has come. The long hours, the weekends, the thankless work, and now you've got your shot to prove you have upper management in you. Even though the big guns are on, Waspinator succeeds in flying through maximal fire and dive-bombing Silverbolt. This is great. On a totally unrelated topic, if you're old enough to have watched these when they were first broadcast, then you probably saw the relatively short-lived change in the U.S. Army's slogan from the long-standing "Be all that you can be" to "I am an army of one." The reason that slogan was short-lived:
Predacons, attack! Where are Waspinator's troops?
should probably be self-evident.
What? Aw.
At least Waspinator can take comfort in knowing that his sacrifice wasn't in vain, unlike all the other times when it definitely was in vain. Drawing out Optimus Primal has allowed Tarantulas to shoot him with a cybernetic blowgun whose venom infects his spark.
What do you want me to do, Big Bot?
Take a rest.
With a serious case of asshole. Optimus orders everyone to return to base, but when Black Arachnia finally gets back, she finds the place seemingly abandoned, until finally Optimus looms out and soon grabs her.
Surprise!
Sugarbot!
And the worst part is that there is no HR department that she can report this behavior to. Well, it turns out Megatron's plan was to turn Optimus Primal into a puppet, and he chose Quick Strike to pull the strings. Makes a kind of sense. Put him in a body powerful enough, and even that dipshit can't screw it up. The rest of the Maximals, except for Depth Charge, who's setting up some sensors, are all caged up and out of commission. Black Arachnia is left to Rampage's tender mercies, assuming that a microscope exists that can find them, while Megatron has Quick Strike bring Optimus to the Ark. He has the access codes, after all. He can't give them to a Predacon, but Optimus' body can just shut down the defenses for them. Same difference. As for Rampage, he doesn't realize that Black Arachnia has got a new power to go with her upgrade. Not many know about the throw girder power, but it is very effective. We find out Megatron's new plan involves OG Megatron. He figures the same way that merging Optimus Prime's spark with Optimus Primal's, turning him into the frickin' giant, merging his with the powerful Megatron will also enhance him. You've got deep-seated issues if your soul has a tentacle. It's rough going, but that actually was part of Tarantulas' plan. He pulled this trick to weaken Megatron so that he and Quick Strike can then take over. Why the others would listen to either of them is beyond me, but I think Tarantulas is in this purely for the betrayal. Quick Strike needs no motivation because he's an imbecile. So Megatron is dropped into a lava pool while Tarantulas, who disapproved of tampering with history before, now intends to blow up the entire ship, Autobots and Decepticons alike. I know it's going to be hard to grasp the mindset of a robot spider, but this one is straining so much it's going to pull something. Meanwhile, Black Arachnia is taking the Predacons out one by one, so there's no reinforcements to count on. Oh, except for...
Oh no!
Spider, kill it with fire! Outside, the only one left is Quick Strike, who uses Optimus to attack Black Arachnia. But our heroine manages to take out the control rig, freeing Optimus from the control of that idiot. He's aware of what's been happening, so he knows that they need to deal with that problem with the annihilation of all history that Tarantulas has set up. So while he battles Megatron's new form, Black Arachnia works to thwart Tarantulas' absurd plan. We've definitely entered a Song of Ice and Fire here. Luckily, the rest of the Maximals have been freed and are back online, coming to Optimus' rescue, but Megatron's upgrade is permanent, making clear how we really need to win this thing soon before one of his plans actually manages to work. Let's hope that this small victory goes to his head. Master Blaster has its moments, but there's a lot of stupid in it. No surprise the writer has only one other writing credit on his IMDb page. I get the reference of the title to Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome with Quick Strike driving around the giant Optimus Primal, but it's not like there's a double meaning to it that makes it clever. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of blasting going on. There's always a lot of blasting going on. No one really demonstrates being a master blaster this episode. It's just a pop culture reference in a vacuum. I mean, the episode's not awful or anything, but its success is in spite of its fumbling, not because it's particularly good. The thing that really entertained me the most was more about the research for the episode than the actual episode itself. Looking into Black Arachnia's new power, it led me to a contentious fight on the Transformers wiki with one anonymous editor who was convinced that her telekinetic ability was the result of Tarantula's mind link with her in the past, and he decided to fight those who refused to let him put that fanon of his on the wiki. Now, that is a level of crazy that Megatron would wish in his troops, a willingness to die on the stupidest hill possible, but then, what do you expect from an army of one?
All hail the Overlord! All hail the Overlord!